Hello guys, Circuit Random here at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications, or click down the bottom right hand corner of your screen there, and you can click on my face there and bring up a subscribe button that way, and you can also subscribe that way and click on notifications that way you know I post a video each and every time. I haven't had a chance to post too much videos on here yet lately. I've just been doing a few things with my wife, so who I love dearly very much and close and dear to my heart. Sorry to believe in November we'll be married for 22 years, so long time. And I really love that and appreciate everything about it. So I thought, since I'm type 2 diabetic, I thought I'd just show something on here, you know, that what you guys can do for make like a little trail mix and stuff. I got a little plate over here on the back side here with some peanuts, but also if you guys didn't know, they make zero sugar chocolate chips. All right, Hershey's does. And there it is right here. So for that you can mix different type of things. You can peanuts, some little chocolate chips here. Remember, these are zero sugar, so they probably have some type of added sugar of some type in here. Let me read it for you and see what it says. So you can see what the ingredients are. So first ingredients, maltitol, which is basically a sweetener. So don't eat too many of these, because if you do, you're going to be going to the restroom a few times. So just do a serving and stuff. And yes, you can make chocolate chip cookies made with zero sugar chocolate chips, which is great, But like I said, if you're gonna do that, don't eat too many of them, because otherwise you're gonna be in the bathroom in there for all of it. So this is first ingredient is maltitol. I tell you right off my hand, that's one of the sweeteners in there. That's gonna. So what else does it say? Chocolate, of course. Cocoa butter, cocoa processed with alkali, contains 2% or less of lithium soy, which is lithium. Lithium, I can't pronounce the word. Sorry. Soy, natural flavor, milk. So it contains milk and soy. So it adds an negligible amount of sugar. So if you're curious, you can find these in your I got it upside down. You can find these in your baking aisle. Your local grocery store and stuff. You may have it at a gas station or something, maybe, but more like you're better off just going to your local grocery store to find it. So they're kind of hard to find sometimes. They'll be down with the sweets and stuff on your baking aisle or baking needs. It won't be on the candy aisle, it'll be on the baking aisle, be on the baking aisle side. So these are Hershey's. It says no artificial colors or flavors, no artificial preservatives, gluten-free, 60 calories per serving. So let's see how much a serving is here. So let's see. So serving size is 1 tablespoon, 15 grams. So calories per serving is 60. All right. As for the total fat, it's 5 grams. Saturated fat is 3 grams. No cholesterol, no sodium, which is salt. Does have no vitamin D. Has iron, 1.5 milligrams. Let's say 8%. So iron's good for you. As for the total dietary fiber, our total carbohydrates, 3%, and the total fiber is 1 gram. So 9, take the 9 minus 1 from the carbs, whatever, that gives you 8 grams of total fiber. Total sugars, 0, includes 0 added sugars, sugar alcohols, which is the maltitol, all right, 7 grams. Protein, less than 1 gram. Calcium, nothing. Potassium, 65 milligrams. Potassium is good for you. So, like I said, though, guys, if you're going to use these, any cookies or stuff like that, if you're diabetic, it's okay to have some of these, not too much. Just like I said, 1 tablespoon is a serving. You can make your own trail mix and stuff. You can get some, like I said, I got some peanuts over here. Some peanuts over here that you can mix with this a little bit. And you have your own little trail mix, and add some cranberries. I know they make craisins, cranberries. Those that wash sugar, but there's one that has 50% less sugar, and you can mix that with it. And then just make your own trail mix, whatever, and have a little snack for the day or so. So I thought you guys like to enjoy that and see that. So Hershey's zero sugar. I have it upside down again. Let's try this again one more time. There we go. Hershey's. I can't talk today. You guys, Hershey's zero sugar. All right. There you go. Yeah, you can make cookies with these if you chose to. Well, hope that gives you an idea. So, give me 1 second here. I'll be right back, and then I'll show you my little trail mix here in just a second. Alright, and as I mentioned, you get some ocean spray craisins, dried cranberries. Now, if you notice, these are 50% less sugar. Alright? So, and you can mix that and have make your own little trail mix. And actually, sometimes it's actually cheaper that way because you got 3 or 4 different things. You can make different servings of for yourself for a little snack, especially if you're type 2 diabetic. I'm not saying that there's no sugar in here. There is sugar in here. All right. So amount per serving is 100 calories. So a serving size is a quarter of a cup. So that's not too much, but it's enough. So a serving is a quarter cup is all you need. Now in here, total fat is 0 grams. Sodium 0 milligrams. Total carbohydrate is 33, minus the dietary fiber, which makes it 23 grams of total carbohydrates. Now the total sugars in here is 12 grams, includes 8 added sugars. All right. So the ingredients are dried cranberries, sugar, soluble corn fiber, glycerin, and sucralose, which sucralose is a derivative of sugar, and glycerin, of course, sugar. It's got refined sunflower oil. It's used as a processing aid. All right. So it says this product, 2 little stars next to it. This product contains 12 grams of sugar compared to 29 grams sugar per serving of Craisins original cranberry. So that's not too bad. So 29 minus 12 is okay, it's 17. So 17 grams less of sugar. So that's pretty good. So, but as long as you do it within reason of doing a trail mix and stuff. So other than that, I think it's pretty good that they have these for diabetics like me. But like I said, you gotta be careful. Yes, we're supposed to watch the sugar, and you can have a nugget amount of sugar and stuff, but be careful when you do that. So what I'm gonna mix some stuff together here, and I'm gonna show you what I mixed together here in just a moment. And yeah, I do have some peanuts over here and stuff. And you guys know peanuts. That's dry roasted peanuts. So I'll tell you about that in just a moment. Alright guys, I'm back. You can see here, like I was talking about, you can make your own little trail mix here. Now these are dry roasted peanuts, unsalted. So these are unsalted, which I can see I already used some of it already. Now these basically contains peanuts, because main ingredient. But it also may contain almonds, Brazil nuts, cashews, filberts, hazelnuts is what it is technically, macadamia nuts, pecans, pistachios, walnuts. May contain an occasional shell fragment, gluten free. So these also are quarter cup for a serving size. So about 15 servings per container. All right. And the total fat on here, 15 grams. Saturated fat, 2.5 grams. Trans fat, 0. Polyunsaturated fat, 3 grams. Monounsaturated fat, 8 grams. Cholesterol, 0 grams. No sodium because it's unsalted. Total carbohydrate is 6 grams. But if you take away the 3 grams of the dietary fiber, all in total, it's only 3 grams of carbohydrates. Total sugars, 1 gram, include 0 added sugars. Protein, 7 grams. Also, vitamin D, 0. Calcium's got 20 milligrams. Excuse me. And iron, 0.5 milligrams. Potassium, 190 milligrams. So it's got a lot of potassium in it. So that's what you can use for this trail mix I got over here. Your own trail mix, basically. So it's very simple to do. That's why I say if you buy separate things from the stores and stuff like that, you can actually, you know, but you can make you can just make some different snacks and a little snack pack for your kids. They're old enough to, are old enough to have peanuts and stuff like that. As long as they don't have any allergies to certain things, you guys know that. So if they have allergies, absolutely not. But so this is what this is. And like I said, I'm going to show you my mix here in just a second here. So far we got peanuts and cranberries and 0 sugar chocolate chips from Hershey's. All right, I'm going to add one more thing to here, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. All right, guys, there's one more thing you can add to your trail mix. Some roasted almonds. These are unsalted, all right? So if you guys can't see my face there, I apologize if it's dark. Give me 1 second here. Sorry for the darkness there. Apologize. And like I said, these are unsalted roasted almonds. All right. And it's about 16 servings per container, so another quarter cup. That's going to be on the average in most stuff like this. It's going to be a quarter cup as a serving size. So on this, you can add to your trail mix. So we got some chocolate chip zero sugar in there. We have some peanuts in there. All right, unsalted. We got 50% less sugar, ocean cranberries in there. All right, raisin craisins as they call them. So, like I said, that's 17 grams less sugar than the other sugar of the original craisins. Now in here, so we got total fat of 16 grams of the nuts. All right, of the almonds. Saturated fat 1.5 grams. Trans fat 0 grams. Cholesterol 0 milligrams. Total carbohydrate is 5. Dietary fiber is 3. So you take the carbohydrate minus the fiber. That gives you a total of 2 carbohydrates. That's in general, okay? Total sugar is 1 gram. Includes 0 sugars. Protein 6 grams. So vitamin D, no vitamin D. Calcium is 63 milligrams. Iron is 1 milligram. Potassium 201 milligrams. So this is way more than peanuts. Now something like this is going to have lots of potassium. Potassium is good for it, just like a banana and stuff, you know. Now the ingredients says it's almonds, vegetable oil, peanut, cottonseed, soybean, and or sunflower seed. Contains almonds. So it does say it's manufactured on equipment that processes peanuts, tree nuts, wheat, soy, milk, and egg. So if any of you guys are allergic to that, don't give that to your kids or anything like that. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this up I have over here. I'm going to show you what you guys can basically it's just your own trail nut mix. That's all you got to do. It's pretty simple, not hard. And to me, I think you save a lot more money that way, personally. Man, I got some bags under my eyes there. I guess that's when you're 50, that's what happens. So, my goodness, it really is. But anyways, so I'm going to show you the trail nut mix here, and that's pretty much it. I do have these little sandwich bags where you can put your trail mix in. So we're gonna do probably about 3 of these here, 3 or 4. So we'll see what in here in just a moment. All right, guys. So I got this all mixed up together and stuff, and I was able to get 3 of the little sandwich bags out of there, mixed with to make yourself your own little trail mix. There you go. Pretty simple. So plenty of protein in there for you for a snack or anything, or if you want to put in your kids' lunch for school or whatever, or daycare if they're old enough. Out there can be old enough in daycare, but or just here for yourselves. Just separate it and make a bunch like these. Pretty simple, not hard to do at all. You know, go buy some almonds, some peanuts, Brazil nuts, filberts, or hazelnuts, whatever. Almonds also, you can do that, and just make sure. And cranberries, you know, half the sugar. So this is pretty friendly. So you probably, you know, this is plenty of packed protein in here, and should use a little snack as a filler in between your lunch and dinner or so forth. So I thought that'd be a good idea to bring onto this channel here, just to show you. Like I said, I'll show some bacon and different things, and like I said, it's diabetic friendly, so don't overeat it though. Like I said, there is still sugar in the cranberries there. You know it's less, but don't eat more than what is in this size right here, basically. Like I said, I got 3 of them out of there with what I made, so, and I still have plenty more to go. You know, see, I have this right here still. I have a whole bunch more almonds in there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned something from this. Possibly make your own little trail mix and so forth. Like I said, I got 3 bags here. There's 1, 2, and 3. Hope you have a good day. This is HercomRandom at YouTube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button. Click down the bottom right corner of your screen there. Click on my face, and then bring up a subscribe button that way. Well, there you go. There's your trail mix. Even if for your hiking or whatever, camping or whatever, you know, you can make more than 1 big course if you want to. That way, you know, you have a little snack for yourselves. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you again and make another videos coming up again eventually. You know I'm always making videos. Talk to you soon.